Hey everyone, I hope you all had a great week. This week we're going to be using a couple new ingredients to make something really fun. Stuffed poblano peppers. Thank you to our friends at Pivot Produce for providing us with these beautiful peppers that we're going to be using today. But don't worry, these are actually not spicy. Fresh poblano peppers picked like this actually have a mild, almost sweet flavor. It's not until they get red and ripen that they start developing a lot more heat. Now I know this is a little bit different than anything we've done before, but I know you can do it. So here we go. Here's everything you're going to need to cook this week's recipe. Frying pan, a big wooden spoon and a little spoon, aluminum foil, scissors, a dish towel and an oven mitt, and a baking sheet. I lined mine with foil. It makes it a lot easier to clean up. You don't have to, but it will make it easier. A half cup of salsa and a half cup of cooked rice, 8 ounces of ground beef, 1 cup of cheese, half a yellow onion, and your poblano peppers. 1 ounce of chipotle pepper in adobo sauce, 1 tablespoon of tomato paste, 1 tablespoon of minced garlic, a heaping teaspoon of oregano, and 2 tablespoons of olive oil. And as always, salt and pepper to taste. The first thing you want to do is preheat your oven to 400 degrees. Then you want to heat your pan to medium-high heat. Now that your pan's heating over medium-high heat, add your 2 tablespoons of extra virgin olive oil, and we're going to let that heat up. While your oven and your pan are heating, you want to take your small spoon and start scooping out the ribs and the seeds of the poblano chili. You want to do this for all 4 of them. Now that our oil's nice and warm, we're going to cut open our beef and add it to the pot. And you're going to use your spoon to break up the beef, and we're going to cook this for about 5 minutes until no beef is pink anymore. And be careful because we have the pan a little hotter than we did last week, so the oil can spark a little bit. Now that our beef is entirely browned, we're going to add a big pinch of salt, actually a couple of them. And we're going to add another couple big pinches of pepper, our onions. We're going to give this a good mix, our minced garlic, and our oregano. And we're going to mix that all up. Now that our onions are nice and translucent, we're going to add our tomato paste and our chipotle peppers in adobo sauce. If you don't like spicy, you don't have to add these, but they give this dish a lot of flavor. And we're going to mix this all in. And we're just going to cook this for about 1 to 2 minutes. So now that our tomato paste and chipotle peppers have been cooking for a couple minutes, we're going to finish off the stuffing. And we're going to add our pre-cooked rice, our salsa, and half of the cheese in the bag. And then we're going to give this all one big mix. And we're going to turn off the heat. Now we're going to stuff the poblanos with the stuffing we just made. Now you want to put this in here pretty tight, and you want it to be as even as you can for all 4 poblanos. So the best way to do that is to start with 1, and it's okay to be messy. Now that our peppers are all stuffed, we're going to put foil on top of them. And then these will go in the oven at 400 degrees for 40 minutes. So now that our peppers have cooked for 40 minutes in the oven, we're gonna take them out. Make sure to use your oven mitt and your kitchen towel to be as safe as possible. And when you take off the foil, make sure you take it off away from you. And now we're gonna use the rest of our cheese to sprinkle on top of here. And these are gonna go back in the oven to melt the cheese. For 8 to 10 minutes, or until the cheese is fully melted and even a little bit brown. So there are our stuffed poblano peppers. I hope you all enjoyed it. This is easily one of the coolest things we've ever made. So I will see you in 2 weeks. I hope you all enjoy your spring break, and we'll be back with another recipe for you. Peace.